Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I am really excited about kind of sharing what I'm going to share this evening, just because you're going to hear some things in regards to me, but sales is definitely something that I really enjoy. Where some people kind of get a little scared of it. It's one of those things that I love, I enjoy, I love working with people. Um, it's so much to be able to share. So I haven't been in this space, and like I said, I'm going to give you some more details. I haven't been in this Zoom space in so long. I'm seeing some faces I haven't seen in a minute. So I'm going, hey guys. This is kind of how we actually function. So again, my name is Trayce Madre. I'm actually on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm also too on Facebook. So you will find any time in which I come on and I do a training. I always upload the information, ladies, later, so it can definitely be utilized. You can use it in your business. I'm a 21-year entrepreneur. I love building businesses. I myself am in the beauty industry, and have had the pleasure of being able to myself build my seven-figure brand in that capacity. My background is in sales, it's in marketing, it's in psychology. I'm a business coach and also too a life coach. My passion, and I was trying to print some stuff on out, my passion definitely is people. Like my passion is people, like why we act the way we do, how we function, what we do, why we do it. Like that is huge for me. Hold on one second. Give me one second. Okay, I've been having a little bit of an issue all evening with my phone. So I'm actually going to have to wing a few of it, which is okay for me. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm okay with winging the training, but I cannot get into my notes, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, nope, got me back. Okay. So, a little bit about me when it comes to the sales perspective is that my very first time of me being in a network marketing company, I actually started out in another company, which was a wellness company called Beachbody. And in that company, I wasn't given direction. I was making about $5,000 a month. I didn't truly understand what marketing was in that space. I just knew I was doing very, very well and I love to help additional people. So about 2 years ago, I joined a company. And in joining that company, I was like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive in. I'm going to dive in. I'm going to start learning. I'm going to start understanding what it is. When I came into the company, I, within the first 3 months, went into their leadership program. Within the first 5 months, I was able to do 5 figures a month in the business, and then was able to move within 11 months into VIP status into their company. So I share that to share, like, I 100% understand how to work. But one of the facets in which that was really, really good for me, even though I was very good with your working with a person one-on-one or having that person right in front of me, was my ability to close the sale online. Like that was really huge for me. I left that opportunity to be able to come into this business because a lot of you all who have been in TLC for a long period of time, I will tell you within the short period of time in which I've been here, I've definitely been blown away. So some of the things in which I'm going to say, I'm going to be introducing a lot of people in here that are new and don't know some of these bullet points, but you're definitely going to be able to utilize the information for yourself. So when I left that opportunity, I left it. So I'm now talking to those who are new coming into the company, was because here in this company, by being able to utilize ourselves online, we don't have some of the old things in which we had was our loyal customer program. We don't have that anymore. How many of you all, and you can definitely utilize the chat, have been finding that to be an amazing thing for you, that literally your customer is able to make a purchase without having a commitment. Number two, our next day pay. That's been game changer. I've been getting screen captions from it. People have been telling me, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. I get my things next day. Absolutely amazing. Binary, we now only have to build 2 legs, which is great. No longer somebody saying, praise Jesus, buy LC. And also to buy 5 legs, buy 3 3 legs. We are here. I'm seeing hands. It's huge for us. Also, to our links work on Facebook and Instagram. Can I get a, ooh? So a lot of things that I'm going to share with you this evening are definitely going to start working for you in a different capacity. And then also too, I'll talk a little bit more about this on a different level. Once you reach your level here of director, you also too have this amazing program here that's called Check Match. That is something we have only experienced in bonus format, but now you get to have it on a regular basis as you hit that level. Okay, so what I want everyone to do, and again, I know some of you all who do not know me, I'm seeing my thing go from where I've come from. Oh my God, this company that you have here has just welcomed us in such an amazing format. And now we're really, really looking to be able to take things to a new level here. So what I want you to do is definitely take out notes. So I'm seeing a lot of people on the screen. If you have any questions, the way that I typically work my trainings is I typically keep everything on mute, and then I record everything, and I also upload it to the channel. And then I also stay in this room if there are specific questions that you have in regards to your business. So if you have something and you're going, oh my God, I'm struggling with this, I will stay on for that after the training myself as well. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. First of all, when you're selling online, in this training, I will do an additional training about being face-to-face. Tonight is solely online. Like, how many of you all have been thinking about, you can raise your hand, also put in the chat, how can I make a bit more money? Do y'all see how people are, what's that girl that did the crayons? Did y'all see that? And she made millions in like a short period of time. Did you all see that? That was crazy. Or how you see a lot of the Instagram younger facets, they're making 6 figures, and it's like, okay, I have this amazing product that's on me. How in the heck are they doing that? We got the exact same thing. How is that functioning? One thing I want you to write down for yourself when you're in the online space, okay, is people buy from people they like / love, not the product itself. People buy from people they like, love, not the product itself. So what the heck does that mean, right? So say, for instance, you are online right now and you have your product. And if I look down your wall, I see all the features and benefits of the product. I see before and after pictures, right? I see, I got some products in front of me right now. I see all of this down your wall, and you're wondering why they don't buy it. It's because they don't know you. It's you. They're going to buy because we all are selling the exact same thing. All of us have the same tea. We got the same resolution drops. We have matrix. But when you're looking at online space, you literally have between 3 to 5 seconds for people to make a purchasing decision from you. So every time they're going down your wall, and I always tell people when I train in online, I'm a visual learner. So if you want to pull up some of your own social media and kind of cross back what I'm saying right now, or even take some notes for yourself. You know what? I'm gonna make some additional changes after I get off this training tonight, because I know I need to make them. Definitely write them down. And then also too, post them in the chat. So if you have any questions as you're hearing them. So how do you know when you're looking at your page, is my page set up? Like, am I okay? Am I set up right now where people would actually know who I am, right? I love this formula that I love to look at. When thinking about social media, you have to realize when people are looking at you, it is your own personal brand. It is your own personal reality show. So write that down. It's your own personal reality show. What are you doing for the day? What did you eat? What has inspired you? If you have a different brand, what about that brand happened for the day? When people come to your page, they're looking to learn about you. Once they come to your page and they look and learn about you, they're going to then, it's your profile picture. It's the quality of light in which you use. It's the quality of photo that you use. Are you engaging on that wall? Do you talk to them? All of these things are taken into consideration when they come to your page. Now, let me tell you some things to take off at this moment, because I've seen them and I'm thinking in my own team right now, and maybe they're in other teams too as well. If when you go down your wall right now, if 5 things that are on your wall right now are not interactive, you're missing the ball. What's interactive? Do you have a live where you're actually talking to your customers? Do you have a poll where you're asking them, hey guys, what are we talking about right now? Coronavirus, right? How many of you all have had a day off? How many of you all have got called off of work? I was actually working with a customer right now, a client today. No, all of you all are still at work? So I was working with a client that flew in today from another state. And in her state, as she was leaving to go back, they declared a state of emergency. It was in Wisconsin. They declared a state of emergency. And so now she's wondering if she can get back into that location, right? Well, for me, normally, speaking about coronavirus in my brand is something I would never talk about because I don't want that up and down my wall. However, I have, because it could be negative, it could be positive. However, now I have products that I have that are available that could potentially help that, correct? We have chaga, we have additional things. We know it's our immune system. So then what I would have to do down my wall is actually bring that up. I know everybody is out here talking about coronavirus. How many of you all are taking something for it? Are you taking things that are antiviral? These are things you can ask down your wall. See, these are what are called interactive posts. They make people talk to you. They make people pay attention to you. They make people chat. Social media, I love to say this to people, social media is to be social. It's not just to advertise, it's to talk and engage. A lot of times people miss the mark in their social media because what they're doing is, so let's think about this on your product, look down your wall. If all down your wall is product, explanation of product, what you do, before and after pictures, what you are doing is selling. You're not being social. It's not that we don't sell, but you're not being social in a social environment. My rule of thumb, especially when I take into consideration, like, what's the percentage? When I'm looking down my wall, I'm always looking down my wall for 70% of the content to be free information that my customer will find of value. 70%. 70. Then 30% of my wall is me selling. 70%, and if somebody wants to put that in the chat, that's perfect. 70% is valuable information that I am giving to my customer. So say, for instance, what's valuable information? Well, let's talk about this right here. Matter of fact, let's not talk about this one. Let's talk about resolution drops, right? So resolution drops is an appetite suppressant. It helps to control your appetite. When I'm on my wall, what I would never do, thank you, what I would never do on my wall is say, this is our appetite suppressant drops. Do you want to order today? What I can do is go down my wall and say, look, watch what I'm doing. I'm taking these because I need to suppress my appetite. I am so sick and tired. Every time I walk past some chicken, I got to eat it. Which one are you going to respond to? Which one are you going to respond to? Think about that. We live in a space, and I remember this as being in my business for 21 years. Let me tell you, I want to say probably about 15 years ago, what used to make me really, really sad, I would take all this time. I would write everything out. I would answer every question. I would put an FAQ everywhere. And then people would call me because y'all do it. They would say first I had my phone number above. They go, what's your phone number? And I'd be like, you mean right there? What are your hours? You mean over there? And I remember during that time frame, and I'm gonna tell you, it's about 15 years ago. And I remember me and my web developer just kept going back and forth. And he was like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, maybe we're not being clear enough. Maybe we're not answering. Maybe we're not being detailed enough. Maybe we just need to keep saying it over and over and over and over again. And then I wasted thousands of dollars just to get to the point of understanding, and also too taking courses on internet marketing too as well, that people just really wanted to know where to go. They just point them to it. So you see how I just did something as simple? Because I want to show you so you can use it. As simple as, do not think that people know it's a dropper and they're supposed to open it up, measure it to 0.5 and put it in their mouth. Do not assume. What do they say about making assumptions? You make an ass out of you and me. No assumption. Get online, show them. You know what? I do this. Matter of fact, I could use the appetite suppressant drop right now. So let me go ahead and do it. I take it. I put it under my tongue for 30 seconds. And then I don't want no pizza. Are you going to inbox me? If I told you I don't want no pizza and you got a problem with pizza, are you going to inbox me? Are you going to call me? Let me ask you another one. This is an appetite suppressant drop. It has a dropper. It has ammonium bromine. This have a whole bunch. This has alcohol. It has glycerin. I want you to think about your buyer. Are you going to call me? No. So what you want to do down your wall is create these active response, these active posts that involve your audience, that cause your audience to talk to you. Get that? The one about the chicken. That's funny. I know, because I love chicken and I'm just coming off chicken with this tea. I can now walk past fried chicken. I was so proud of myself. I went to an event. Our leaders, Kara and James, have an event every Tuesday evening in Tinley. And we went there and I got a chance to try some products. And then me and my husband went on over. We were trying to find food afterwards. And I was like, oh gosh, what am I supposed to eat? That was because in my brain, I was like, you have to eat. But I really wasn't all that hungry. So we pulled into the Arby's, which I normally smash. Like I normally have a really good, especially with the curly fries. And I could smell the chemicals. That was an amazing moment for me. I was like, oh my God, this is what I've been ingesting. But you want to know why that happened? That happened because I'm drinking tea. I'm taking appetite suppressants. I'm taking multivitamins and I'm taking energy. Now I want y'all to listen to that story. If I put that story on my wall, would you now identify with it and want to call me? Just answer it for yourself. This is not me about being a great trainer. One thing I love is buyer behavior. What makes people do what they do? Remember, I told you I'm passionate about people and why they do. So I shared that story with you. If you have a moment like that, share it. Tracy, I'm gonna give you a little sidebar. Tracy, your texts to me have been freaking hilarious. Tracy has been texting me her 1 week journey. Oh, anybody who's in our group me, Tracy's been funny. But in this journey, Tracy has had all type of experiences. Now, it was her first week, so I didn't send her to social media. On week 2, with those amazing results, I'm sending you to social media. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to tell people about what's going on, right? You're going to tell them about, because keep in mind, people buy from people what? They like and love. So if you're relatable to me, the same thing you have going on. How many times have you all, okay, us that are new in here, or even if you're older, how many of y'all, when you first tried the tea, you started having experiences? And when you were having them experiences, you would I see eyes, and you were texting people, and they were saying the same thing. Girl, me too. See, when you place those things in your wall, you're going to attract that back to you. They're going to go, really? Oh, me too. Oh, I want to try it. So I love to share with my team all the time. I will. We have an amazing space where we come back. We cheer each other on. I almost came in that space and was like, got a lawyer. Oops, forgot. Ain't got no lawyer. Got a order. It was kind of interesting, right? So I almost came on in, but I'm showing them even today, guys. And this isn't anybody who doesn't know me. This isn't a brag. This is actually what happened. I was so busy today. I got 6 orders. I got to go back and try to figure out how, but it was because of this. Let me tell you why it was because of this. It was because this morning before I worked out, I went live. And in the live, I didn't try to sell the product. What I did in the live is I taught them what I was doing. So I'm about to work out, and I know a lot of y'all are inboxing me, asking me how I'm dropping this weight this fast. This is exactly what I'm saying on my wall. I know you wonder how I'm dropping this weight this fast. Okay, let me show you real quick. And I didn't get all dolled up and cute because I was about to go work out in the living room. So they saw it. Anybody who saw me this morning saw me. I had my hair wrapped. I taught them how to have my hair down. I took my vitamin in the cap. You want to know why? Because what's the number one question people ask you? Think about it. What do they ask you about that vitamin? They're asking you how to take it. Do I drink the whole bottle? What do I do? So the more I go live with my cap full and I take it in a cap, the more I don't have to keep answering the question of what I do, because they constantly see me. Oh, it's in the cap. And what do people do? Monkey see, monkey do. Not the ingredient list, not how many fruits and vegetables. So the only person that cares about that is the health nut. And you got to ask yourself, do you have an audience full of health nuts? I know I don't. I have an audience full of people that's trying to get to health nut. They got some nuts they're looking to remove out their tummies. But I don't know about all these health nuts that really understand all of the ingredient list in which I have. So I'm sharing that because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it down the wall. I'm seeing all these features and benefits, which are absolutely amazing, but answer those questions when they're asked. Get them involved. Let them see your face. Now, not everybody wants to build an online business. Here's the part, anybody who knows me knows I'm gonna drop some real, just tell you the truth. If you're on social and you don't wanna be social, you're not gonna sell. If you're on social media and you don't wanna be social, you're not going to sell. If you're on social media and you don't wanna be social, you're not gonna sell. You are not going to post your products up and down the wall and all your features and benefits are going to have 10 to 15 people in your inbox. They're not. The highest amount of customers I had on another amount was 55 customers in that month. And guess what? 55 customers came from online. Distributors. Signed 27 distributors in 1 month. Everyone came from online. Want to know how? Because I'm social. You want to know how other people are doing it? Because they're social. Anybody seen a 15-year-old's YouTube channel? So let me tell you, all of us can do that, right? All of us can get online and talk about our day. All of us can do it. So in your reality show, now this is the part that I want you to write down. Don't just get online and start going goofy. Figure out what your brand is. You know, what is your brand? Your brand is who you are. Your brand is what people say about you when you're not around. So what do you want to be known for? For me, I'm educative. I am also an educator. I used to train business development for L'Oreal. I used to do platform artistry. So people who know me over this course of time know me for education. If you're not an educator, don't pick that role. I do know right now, I'm gonna call somebody out, Benitra, you're freaking hilarious. That's your lane. You are. Sorry, girl, you are. She is. The way that she takes her things, the way that she uses her products are funny. And I'm very sure that people who are on her wall are there because she's hilarious. Yes, she has great information, but I know when I come to her wall, I'm looking to have a good time. What is your brand? What do you want to be known for? Okay. For me, so I always tell you this, so I'm going to have you check this. You watch your upline and you watch your business partners to see what they're doing for inspiration, but you don't take what they're doing and make it your brand, unless it's you. Unless that's how you function. I love education. I love glam. I love a blinged nail. Y'all will see glitter. Y'all see things moving. I'm hyper. Y'all know I'm hyper in the morning too. I'm like this like all the time. I'm very hyper. So when you come to my page, anybody who knows me, don't you expect energy. You expect energy. You expect to be inspired. You expect me to give you the information. You also know that I'm an honest brand. When choosing what your brand is going to be, very easy, is choose 5 pillars on your wall that you're going to talk about. What are your 5 pillars? For me, it's beauty. It's my faith. Huge. I'm a married woman. I'm self-help. I love self-help. Like, I'm always telling you about, like, you will never catch on my wall ever in life about something crazy somebody said, because I'm the one to tell you, why you listen? Why are you listening to her? You'll never catch it on my wall, because I do not attract it to me. I do not want to hear it here. I do not care. So you'll always hear me talking about self-empowerment, and especially for women. You'll always hear me talking about that. And then you'll hear about my health and wellness. Those are my 5 pillars. I don't care how far you go back in my brand, you will not catch another conversation, because that is what I'm trying to attract. So what your brand is what you're going to attract. What are your 5 pillars? Write that down. What are the 5 pillars that you're going to talk about? It cannot just be your product, your product, your product, your product. You beat people over the head with that. Think about when you walk into a car dealership and all they do is hit you. Hey, you're like, oh, bruh, I'll find you. Right? Don't be that wall. Don't be that page. I need to see something about you. I need to understand you, because what? 70% is your reality show. 70% is you sharing. Now, guess what? I'm very strategic. Like, if I go live and I'm at the salon and I'm talking about something, you best believe something going to be sitting in the background where you can see it. Anybody who's seen me post my hair care products, have you noticed I always show the tea? Have you ever noticed in the middle of doing hair, I show you about the person that's doing a detox? So I found my soft way, but it's not, hey guys, want to put 2 packs in a bottle and shake, shake, shake? No. It's a way to get them to see themselves in what they do. You want your people, when they come to your wall, to like, to love you, and want to emulate what they see. They want to like, they want to love, and they want to emulate what they see. So take these inventories down your wall and see if that's what you see. Now, I'm going to give you some statistics here, because I hear, and this one, I love to tell people when they say, Tracy, it's not working. How many of y'all done text me that? Ain't nobody buying, it's not working. So after today, y'all can't send me that anymore. You want to know why? Because I'm going to remind you of something that I've definitely taught you. It takes between 6 to 12 interactions online for someone to say yes to you. It takes between 6 to 12 interactions for someone to say yes to you. You wanna know why? Everybody's shooting their shot. Everybody is. People don't know who to trust, who's okay, who's not okay. Do not take that personal. Your job is to stay in the game. That's your job. Stay in the game. Keep posting. Keep being, hey, what I want you to say to yourself is, when they haven't said it, and especially if you start seeing the same person over and over and over again, inbox them. Hey girl, I've been seeing you everywhere. How are you doing? Be human. Don't inbox them and say, hey girl, I've been seeing you everywhere. You want this tea? No, I want your tea. So people say, I don't know what to say. Be human. Write that down. Be human. Hey, how are you? I appreciate. Grateful is an amazing space to be in. I am always grateful. I'm always humbled. Today, when the lady flew in, told me she's watching me for 6 years. She didn't got on the plane, paid for all of this, came on in, got her hair done, spent the grip. Guess what? The first thing I did was stopped and gave her a hug. And she was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, thank you so much. Do you know how many other people that have been shooting their shot at this woman for her to get on the plane and come and sit in front of me? You know how many other people are selling the same exact product that you have? It's a whole bunch of us. So the mere fact that someone is watching you, take the moment to be human to them. Take the moment to say thank you. Girl, I appreciate that you've been sticking around with me all week. Thank you. Voice is my friend. Voice texting in the inbox is my friend. If I see you a lot, I talk to a lot of y'all in the voice text. And don't y'all appreciate my voice instead of seeing my text message that you're gonna need a spell check, gonna need something else. I'm like, girl, just let me call you. People appreciate that. They really do. Because guess what? In the land of social, a lot of people are not seen. Think about yourself. You're posting, you're sharing, you want people to see what it is that you have to offer, right? And they still haven't said yes. Don't you feel not seen? So just imagine when that one person comes on and they hit that button and then they tell you, yes, send me your thing. You like, yes, Lord, finally somebody want to buy this tea. You excited. Treat them the exact same way. You'll have more of it. You ever hear your mama say you teach people how to treat you? Your mama, your daddy, somebody, you teach people how to treat you. In the social space, it's the exact same thing. You will teach them. I love to call it, and it's funny, I know my team loves it, we laugh. I tell people, give people Scooby snacks, okay? They do something well, give them a snack. Thank you, girl, I appreciate you. Like, go on their wall. I tell a lot of people sometimes on social media are very selfish. They post their things, you see their stuff, but you never go back and like, comment, or share another person's info. So then what do? No Scooby snacks, they go away. You keep saying, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. You know what, can I send you a sample? No, I don't want one right now. Okay, well, thank you so much for even standing in my space to give me the opportunity to. Now, I'm not gonna stop asking. I'm gonna come back on out and I'm gonna ask you again. Hey girl, how are you today? Good, how's your day going? Thank you so much for watching that video. Can I send you a sample? Because I'm on time too. Because remember, how many times do we have? We have 6 to 12 times. And when people say, I've heard sometimes people say, I don't have time for that. Let me tell you what you're saying. I don't have time to make money. Like, swallow that. How does that feel? Y'all, these resolution drops are dope. Like, I was hungry and now I'm not. So I don't know if y'all have them, get them. So I'm just gonna drink water and CBD tea on my way to bed. Guess what I would do right now with this feeling? What should I do right now? I just took them resolution drops. Somebody drop it in the comments for me. I just took some resolution drops. I don't have no appetite. I can literally drink water. What should I do? What should I do right now? Can somebody tell me? What should I do? Nobody can tell me in the chat. What should I do? Help me here. This is practice. I always tell people in these environments, this is practice. If you have a hard time, listen to this part. If you have a hard time, go live. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby said I should go live. Yes, I should go live right now with this freaking insight. Do you want to see me today talking about resolution? I ain't no appetite. I just got out of my 14 gene into my 12 gene. Yo, like, y'all need to get this. With my energy. Yes, with my energy. When you're most excited. Hey, if you had a bad day, stay off live. You can't stand your friend? Do not post it on your wall. People love negativity. If you post negativity on your wall, you're going to attract it. And guess what else you're going to do? If you post negativity on your wall and you want positive, there are people that have been watching you, that have been waiting for you to slip up, and you slipped up and now they're gone. Because they've been waiting. Please believe, understand this. They're looking for consistency. Everybody knows nowadays that the imposter is everybody knows that your representative shows up first and then the real person is going to come on out. So they sit around, they watch you and wait and wait. And you've been posting and you've been being consistent and everything is great. And next thing you know, somebody got on your nerves and now you snap it back online. I see it all the time. And guess what I do? Most people want me as a customer because I spend. Most people want me on teams or things of that nature because I have an influence, right? As soon as I see somebody I'm watching that's negative, that talks whatever, I unfriend them. 0 tolerance to my social media page. You wanna know why? Because I understand that I am responsible for what I hear, what I see, what I say, every vessel that comes in through to me. And I desire to attract more of that to me, into that space. So if I allow it there, guess what's gonna happen to me? Guys, I make money online every day. There's not a day that I do not make money online in some business that I have. I am in business 7 days a week. My storefronts are open 24/7. Got it? So guess how dangerous it is for me to allow someone negative in that space? Want to know how dangerous it is? How many times have you heard somebody say, man, I'm just about to delete Facebook. I'm about to get off Instagram. How many times have you thought it yourself? You see how dangerous and financially irresponsible it could be? This is a space where people are selling crayons, makeup. You have 15-year-olds making 6 figures due to their social. But because you allowed in negative energy or you projected negative energy, it can make you get out of the very space that can turn you into a millionaire. It's that important. That's why I don't do it. So I always tell people it's that serious. Anytime you've ever taken an internet class, you will hear somebody, they may not say it as profound or as I like, listen, I'm just straight to the point. I'm black or I'm white. I don't understand gray. I don't want to teeter-totter. Make a decision. Anime. Make a decision. Okay? After you determine your brand of what you're going to do, you now are going to determine what products are you going to promote. Now, listen, if you're someone in this business, and especially if you're new on my team right now, and you come and you tell me I have to learn all the products before I can sell, you know I'm going to bite your head off. No, ma'am. We are not learning every single product before we sell. You can sell. I'll tell you, in the last company that I was at, there was a girl that was in the company, and I don't know if you all remember this girl. She drank she had 2 products. I'm thinking her name in a second. She had coffee and greens. And she took her way all the way to the top of the company, only talking about coffee and greens, to the very top of the company. But do you want to understand how she did that? Because she understood her 1 to 2 products. Coffee and greens. That's what she talked about every single day. She made the coffee in the morning time. She made it at night. She talked about what it did. She talked about, oh my God, look what the coffee has done to my bed. Oh my God. You do not, in these sectors, have to be a master of every front and back label of every product to make it to the top of a company. You do not. If right now your budget, and I like to talk to people like this, if your budget allows you to get tea, so be it. That's why you in the company. You're trying to make more. That's why you're here. So every day, what are you doing to utilize where your budget is right now? Do you go live? Do you share a sample? Do you make the tea in front of people? Do you walk in your office and share this tea to everybody? Because to God be the glory, eventually you're going to get you some tea and you're going to get you some NutriBurst. Because this business is going to pay for you. You have to think that way. This business is going to pay for you to get to the next level. Pick your products you're going to talk about. Now I'll tell you, as me being, if I am your upline, you will see I have a lot of stuff. Okay? Do not feel the pressure of that immediately unless you can. Don't feel the pressure of that immediately. When you first start out, get you your bag of tea. Get results. You are working for a company. This is so amazing. Within your first week of signing the company, what is the new company slogan? Lose 5 pounds in 5 days. As soon as you get your tea bag, go lose your 5 pounds in 5 days. I'm gonna give you a 4-week plan here. How we gonna come out of no poverty and mindset? Because poverty is not. I tell people, poverty does not originate in your bank account. Poverty originates in your mind. So if you're broke in your mind, you're never gonna wake up rich in your account. So your brain, okay, first week, I'm gonna go ahead and go get my tea. Once I get my tea, I'm gonna get my 5 pounds down in 5 days. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it online. I'm gonna talk to everybody. I'm gonna take my first 2 customers. See, you gotta invest back into your business. Don't take your money as profit. You're not there yet. So the second time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go add me something else because see, I have learned I need 3 products that I need to sell because I need to make the most money. So I'm gonna use this business to pay for this business to get me more money in month 2. So my second week when I come into the business, what am I going to do? I'm now going to buy my second product. I got my results. I've been sharing my results. I'm sharing other people's results down my wall. I'm going live. Every time I take my tea, I'm popping live. Every single time. Because I want other people to see what I'm doing. I want other people to see my consistency. And I want other people to do what? Like my journey, want to join my journey, want to become a part of my journey, want to join my team, wasn't even thinking about joining my team, but got some dang on 5 pounds and then started looking at how I was doing it and then decided, dang, I could do that too. Now, wait a minute. All you doing is going live? Keep in mind that when you put yourself in the position that you have to know everything, you cancel everybody else out. Because then what they think is, I'm too busy for that. I can't do all of that. But what I can do is I can take this drop. I almost want to take one more. Maybe I can cancel out tomorrow's food too. I can take one more. I can put it under my tongue and I can talk about it. Okay. So in week 2, you're going to buy another product and you're going to use the second product and you're going to take them on the second product's journey. Okay, guys, guess what? Listen, I didn't just lost 5. I just lost 3. Whatever it is. Maybe you didn't lose anything. Everybody's body is different. And your look, Trayce, you look, girl, you better put that. If you don't put it out, I'm putting it out. You don't make the money, I'm gonna make the money. That's how I'm gonna function. Okay? So when we put these results out in week 2, now guys, guess what? Thank you so much. Remember to be in that space of grateful. And I am teaching you how to run your social media because we are to be social on social media. Thank you so much. Here's a sneak way to sneak in your business. Thank you so much, guys. I came into this new amazing company. Now I've lost 5 pounds and you all have just really helped me. I want you to know, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I wasn't able to, I really wanted to get some NutriBurst. I wasn't able to, but because of you all and helping me in my business, and now you're about to get your journey too, I can now get me some NutriBurst. Do you know how many people want to help people who are trying to help themselves? Oh, wow, I like her. Who do people buy from? People they like. So now they see you coming up. Here's greatness. Okay, let me pay attention to her a little bit longer. Okay, now I'm taking my multivitamin. Now I have 2. And guess what? If I'm talking about these 2 products on my wall, when people come into your inbox and they ask you what you're doing and they've been seeing what you're doing, what are they prone to want to get? Now tea and NutriBurst. Because you've just taken them on your reality show. You've taken them on your journey. You didn't take everything you were doing in private. You brought your social environment in with you. That is one thing kids do great. How many of you all have teenagers and they get on your nerves in the car with TikTok? Oh my God. If you have grandkids or you have whatever, I'm sick of TikTok. However, you can learn something from kids of how consistent they are. Hey, my daughters were at a banquet and next thing you know, everybody walking up. I don't know what this is. Stupid dance. But they are doing it everywhere and they're going live and they got people coming on and guess all of what they're doing. I want you to start thinking monkey see, monkey do. So now everybody else, hey, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Is your wall fun? Are your stories fun? Do people want to come back and see what you said? If you follow me in my stories, don't y'all notice, even if I'm sharing my hair or my products, my hair care line, I'm always like, look at this. Yo, crazy. I'll be back. I do it on purpose. I'm telling you, bring your butt back. You want to see what happened? Why do you think when you get on the TV show, what do they do when you're on TV? When you're on TV and they get to the good part, don't everybody know, dum, 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 commercial. Then you get up, you get your snacks. You go do everything, you got to go to the bathroom. If you want this tea, we know what you're doing on commercial breaks, Lord Jesus. You go do your little breaks and then you come back. Am I helping? Y'all see this? Do you see how y'all got some changes to make this week? You gotta start having fun. Have fun. Have fun. Bring them on your journey. Number 3, you want to set a schedule. Okay? Now here's something huge. Setting a schedule about when you're going to post, when you're going to put in your stories. Your schedule does not have to look like mine. Your schedule is yours. Anybody who knows I'm up in the morning. So I post in the morning, I post when I'm at work, and I post at night. I cover all bases. That's for me. That's when I can. Most people who are doing these businesses have another job. How many of you all have something else that you do besides this company? Right? What does your life look like? No excuses on the table that I'm too busy. That's an excuse, because every time you say you're too busy, you're saying you're too busy to make money. Ain't nobody got time for that. So when are you posting? I don't care when it is, pick a time. Is it the morning? Is it the afternoon? When are you going to do it and get it done? I'll give you a tip. I love I have over 13,000 images in my phone. Now I think I just got a whole issue. I will screen caption things. I will take before and after photos. I'll even take some things sometimes, and it cracks me up when I will take, like, my makeup. I'll be on TV on Sunday. So when my makeup get done, I'm going to flip into 5 different shirts. I'm going to take some pictures in the kitchen. I'm going to take some pictures holding everything so I have them ready. I'm just telling you, because I don't have time for this. I really am that busy. Yeah, so take it, get you something cute. Do your makeup. If you ain't going to do that, do your own makeup. Take multiple things. Take yourself with multiple products. Do short videos. Leave them in your phone. Use them when you're busy. Don't wait until you need it. Planning is the essence. It's period. Forget just internet. Even if you don't run the internet, you got to plan. If you don't plan, you plan to what? Fail. So in your schedule, for me, I have a calendar. I swear, this year I decided to go to a digital calendar. At the beginning of the year, it was like the dumbest decision I ever made for me, because I'm visual. I'm a stylist. I like to see. I'm high energy. I need to put it out. I even like erasing stuff off when it's done. Whoop, done. Highlight, finished. I ain't had that all this year, and I swear I'm slamming into time frames. I don't feel good because it doesn't work for me. What works for you? I would write in the box. So every individual hour, I said, social media time. You always have to work on your business and in your business. On your business and in your business. It's not the same. If you only giving out samples and you never take the time to sit down, get your posts together, write out some scripts that you're going to send. When are you going to reach out to your team? If you never take that time, you won't build a sustainable business that's going to last over a period of time. So you got to have 2 separate times. Pick a time. Don't get bent out of shape if it's an hour. It is what it is. You plan to one day make more money where it could be 2. But you have to set the time. I used to have more time. I used to sit in front of this computer 8 to 10 hours a day. I don't do that anymore. I'm out. So now I have to be more strategic. My husband will tell you, I lay on the side of the bed at night all the time, screen caption everything. I set my stories at night. You want to know why? They run 24 hours. So I'm going to give you some tips that I do. I post them at night so they'll be good all day. The whole rest of the day they running. Y'all done seen them same stories. When y'all woke up this morning, people be like, dang, I posted that when you was asleep. So when I get up in the morning, I ain't got to be bothered, but I look productive to my people. They're going, oh, hey. Then in the morning time, only thing I have to post in the morning, because I posted at night, is what I'm doing for the morning. Hey, y'all, I'm about to work out. Anybody who know, I'm taking them on this journey. Y'all almost threw up 4 times in boot camp the other day. So I took them on a journey. I also, too, a lot of y'all responded. Did you see I posted in my stories the tread? The Stairmaster. Yo, I think they was trying to be funny with me because I hadn't been to boot camp in I don't know how long, and it's the same instructor. So he was like, Trayce King, guess what? First thing is your nemesis. And I was like, oh my God. 4 minutes on the, and I was like, are you kidding? So I took a picture of it at that moment. I didn't post it, but I took it to use it later and to talk about that. Like, really hate this thing. That filled up my stories. I have a large following, so I'm not going to tell you all the numbers, but people just start, girl, I hate it too. Girl, and I started multiple conversations. You was one of them, yes. Benitra, you was one of them too. It was like, yes, hated it. And I just started talking. Guys, guess what happened that day? I signed a distributor and I signed 3 customers from interacting that same day, that exact same day, just because I was talking. Okay, so set your schedule. Give it time. Give everything. I will tell you, this is just like almost like a life coaching thing. Give every space. People ask me all the time, how do I get so much done and accomplished in a day? It's because everything has its time. This training right now has its time. Me prepping to get ready for tomorrow has its time. Me posting online has its time. Set a schedule. Stick to your schedule. Do not deviate from your schedule. You want to know why? Someone is watching you trying to make a decision. I don't want anybody to think that just because you posted it, they're going to come. But listen to this. Someone is watching you trying to make a decision. They're trying. They don't know if they don't, maybe they don't know about the opportunity because you haven't said it yet. Maybe they didn't know. Everybody been posting tea so much, they had no idea that we had a shake. They had no idea. So someone is watching you trying to make a decision. It is your responsibility as a business owner to educate your potential. Don't go into it for the day. I'll tell you this. If you go into a sale thinking, I'm going to come out with a sale for the day, you can tank yourself like that when you don't. But if you go into every single day saying, I'm going to make sure I share every single day. I'm going to make sure I make somebody smile every single day. I'm going to be grateful every single day. I'm going to make sure I fill that wall every single day. I'm going to make sure I respond to people who give gratitude to me. I'm going to make sure I give it back every day. Guess what's going to happen to your life? You're going to start attracting this stuff back to you. You're going to start closing more sales. You're going to attract the team member that is going to come into your business. And I'm going to tell you this. Let me give you a short story real quick. Kara did not know me prior to this. Kara Dentley is who signed me. And guess what? I inboxed Kara because when we were at an event in October last summer, Kara had a conversation with me. She laid on the side of my truck. We talked. Her team was out there. We were laughing and joking. We were just talking. And never, not once, did she pressure me with anything, but I remembered how much we aligned. I was like, oh, she cool. Didn't know her. And guess what? Did not know her name. Had no idea. I just knew she was in this. Remember this? We never really asked. We just started being friendly. That's kind of what I do. When opportunity came for itself, I remember I had samples from somebody else. You need to hear this. I had samples from someone else. I was not looking at this being an opportunity. What I wanted was my stomach down. What I wanted, I was gaining weight and I needed it off. I did not care 2 craps about a company. I wanted my weight off. Okay? So at that time, I was using those samples. But when it came time for this business, I remembered the woman that aligned with me. And I just recently, and I said the way God had it, she was in my stories probably for some other reason. And when I saw her face, I said, why do I know this girl? I mean, I do faces for a living. I take pictures. So I was like, I've seen this face. I go to her page. I realize she's with Total Life Changes. I look down her wall. It's nothing but positivity. It's nothing but alignment in which I'm looking for. So when I went for the opportunity, I inboxed and I said, hey, when's your next event? And she sent me the accelerator. I said, no. I'm being needing to know about this company because now I'm ready. And I would not sign this company with anybody else but you. And I signed. And guess what? A lot of you all have told me that. And what have I told you? Thank you so much. Because guess what? I know you have a choice. I never let my head get too big with that. I know you have a choice. So I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for choosing me. And and I don't take it lightly that people keep saying to me, and I would not have done this opportunity with anybody else but you. So guess what that set me on fire for? You better make sure tomorrow you talk about an opportunity. As soon as I finish with you all tonight, I'm going on my wall to talk about, I haven't been in this training space in a minute because I didn't think I was going to stay in MLM. Now I'm back and I'm sweating. And anybody who knows, when I pour and I'm having a great time, I start sweating. I'm sweating. I'm excited. So I need to do a live about that. I need to go talk about that. I need to go talk about how excited I am in this space. And I'm glad to be back here. And I have an amazing company that I'm with. And I'm so grateful that I had 45 people on with me this evening sharing that space with me. Guess what's going to happen? Someone who's been trying to make a decision is going to see that. I'm not going to get attached to the outcome that they're going to call me today. I'm going to get attached to the portion that I did my job. And I'm going to keep doing my job every single day. We tell our children, and I know a lot of us are older on this, we tell our children every single day about consistency, right? We tell our children about consistency, about following up, being a woman of your word, being someone that's grateful. We tell them about being consistent. We tell them about, hey, when you go to work, what do you tell them when you go to work? Your 16-year-old, even if you don't have a kid, your 16-year-old goes to work and they're having a problem or they're trying to build themselves in this company. What do you tell them? Hey, you focus on doing a great job. Somewhere along the line, I'll say, because I know I've just been in a space where I've dealt, I had over 300 people underneath me in my last business, and I used to train thousands in L'Oreal. And one thing that I would tell all of them all the time is somewhere along the line, our personal frustrations got away from the simplicity. Our frustrations, this didn't happen the way we want to. We put something on the table the way that we thought it was supposed to. And then when it doesn't, we start going, that didn't work for me. Or this, you know what, that thing just ain't gonna do what it's supposed to do. When in all actuality, somebody said, I ain't old girl. But in all actuality, it's us. What I love and I take responsibility for all day, the only thing that we can ever do in ourselves and what we do in our businesses and what we train, the only people we can ever control is ourselves. That's it. You can't control what the company's going to do. You can't control, everybody know this, you can't control what your downline's going to do. You can't control what the customer is going to do. Only thing you can control is your behaviors, your output, and what you give to the world. That's what you can control. So what I want everyone to do is I want you to take some time out to write these few things for yourself. What I want you to do is I want you to write down, what are my 5 pillars? Okay? What are my 5 pillars that I'm going to talk about? These are the takeaways I want you for this evening. What are the 5 pillars that I'm going to talk about? What is my schedule going to be? When am I actually going to post in my stories? When am I going to post on my wall? When am I going to have time to put my content together? That's a separate time frame. For me, I love to do it on Sundays too. I do it at night and I do it on Sundays. When is my content going to be together? Then also too, ask yourself, do I engage? Have I engaged every single day? A person that likes your comment, someone that likes your story, someone that likes your poll. These are the basic fundamentals. See, the extra stuff that we do is extra great. Like that extra thing that we do, that thing you do is why people are following you. For me, I'm funny. I laugh and joke. I'm going to talk about chicken. I'm going to bring you into the real. I do understand that that's my audience. And when people leave, guess what I say? Bye. Because it's not my job to keep you entertained if I'm not the person that's supposed to be for you. People are going to find themselves to the thing that's supposed to be for them. They will. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up. I always set a goal every single day. Guys, I'm focused on numbers. I'm focused on sales. I set my targets every single day. Then after I set the target, what I do is start focusing on the action that's going to get me my target. So once you answer these questions for yourself, then what you do to yourself every single day, do a self-check. Gut check. Did I do it? See, it's one thing when we write down things that we're going to do, and then there's a second thing that actually implements them and puts them into action. Your consistency will pay you. And guess how it's going to pay you? You're going to get some amazing results with your product. You're going to constantly keep talking about what you're doing. And then before you know it, they're going to constantly keep ending up in your store. It's happening for me. I tell people, do not look at me, especially on my team, and be like, I'm doing something more special than you. The only thing I'm doing is using this formula, and I'm doing it consistently, and I do not skip a day. If I skip a day, one time I did not post the ending of hair. And I had people inbox me, Ashley, is everything okay? Are you still working on it, or is it done? You wanna know why? Because I've taught that audience I'm gonna finish. I'm going to talk about what I did. I'm going to share with you. I talk to them like they're in my living room. If that's not your business, that's not your brand, you have to be specific as to what you are looking for. Last thing I'm going to leave you with, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. We have gotten to our hour, is huge. Always promote on your wall. Sell in the inbox or your phone. And I'll explain to you a short reason why. People love to feel like in a room full of, especially online, in a room full of noise, she recognized me. He recognized me. So if you're talking with everybody else, you still have them in the noise. If they're on your wall and they're like, what product is that? And you're going down your wall and you're answering it, you're in a group. You have not isolated it down to them where they know you're talking to them. And a lot of you all are multiple business owners. I promise you, if you do this in your other business, you're going to find your other business take off too. Because this is the key to why it's working. It takes work, but I always tell people, do you want to see the work in your account? Don't get focused on the fact that it's work. Do you want this work to end up in your bank account? If you do, just do the work. It will end up in your bank account. These relationships that you're building online will be people that you meet. There'll be people that refer. There'll be people that share your stuff, will bring people to the yard for you. Your business will grow exponentially just because you did these things. You interacted, you talked to them. You made them feel like in this room full of noise, I was important. So on that wall, when they come and they ask you a question, if you see on my wall, I always say, check your inbox. I don't care what you ask me, check your inbox. And that also, let me give you a little cheat. That also, when I need to do my responses, sometimes I'm not even posting. I just go in my inbox and I finish conversations I was having from the morning. This morning I even sometimes just go through my green lights and I just start going through your green lights in your messenger is telling you who's on. Sometimes I'll just go in there and just say, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And people say it back. And guess what else they do? When they say it back, because I'm just saying good morning, they come in my stories. Who is this girl that's telling me good morning? Being human, when you know how people walk past people, they don't say good morning no more. Or they look to the side and I'll be like, hi. You ain't gonna act like you don't see me. Good morning, girl. You know, like, and that's what I'm known for. So I'll ask you, what do you want to be known for? Whatever you want to be known for, translate that online. So I hope you found this Trayce to be amazing. I'm not going to give a date of my next. I'm going to schedule one prior to. I had to get this out. I told Kara last night, I went to bed. There were some few things that I was praying on. And then I woke up this morning and God shared with me, you need to get back to training. Now I'm praying over my business. I'm praying over my team. I'm praying over my new decision. I'm praying over where I'm going. I'm praying over reactivating some things in my business. I'm praying over people who are calling me and asking me for things. And so this morning, I kid you not, I woke up with, you need to get back to training. So I said, yo, okay. If that's what you're telling me, I'm going to be a great steward to that. And I'm going to get my butt back to training. So now